Anyway, Mike, just how sweet is this beating your old team?
Well, it's not my old team. It's, I've been here. I was here a long time ago, 8 years, and it really wasn't about me. It was just, I was really happy for our guys, and to be able to stand outside the locker room and hear them celebrating, because, they've had an unbelievable amount of upheaval in their lives. And me coming in September, basically 6 weeks ago, it was tough for them. And it was tough for everybody, and they had to adjust to me, and they had to figure it out. And I think I was really happy that, I'm very fortunate that those kids bought into what we were trying to teach them, bought in what we were trying to do, and listened. And unfortunately, they're very talented too.
Did you bring any of these guys in, or were they all here?
No, everybody was here. Everybody was here. There was nothing we could do. It was credit to Mike Morano and Don Silveri, and we just, I came here and they had to. I said, and what's interesting though is that some of the guys, they had never really, like the junior college guys hadn't really been coached by Don, so they were like, it was new to them. But in reality, what I say every day, Joe, and I go back, shake my head sometimes, and I go, we got 14 freshmen because we're trying to teach them stuff. Even during this game, they were saying, hey, let's run. And there were a couple of things I wanted to run, but I knew we're not there yet, and we have to kind of keep things simple and just be good at what we do.
You told me last week that they got to be careful not getting too amped up for this game. It's still an exhibition, a chance to learn, but it's hard not to get amped up.
And they should enjoy it. They should enjoy it. They worked very hard. They played a very good game. They played together. They battled. I mean, at the beginning of that game, what do we have, 8 turnovers in the first 9 possessions or something like that? I wanted to crawl under the bench and hide. It was embarrassing. But we battled and we hung in there, and I thought our bench gave us a great spark and got us back in the game, because I thought our guys, Torrance played great, but I thought he was terrible at the beginning of the game. He was awful. And I thought Nick Petrocelli and Kyle Clifford came off the bench and did a great job, and kind of got us settled. And once we got settled, then we went back in. And Aaron Davis too. It was like those 3 guys settled us down, and then we came back. And then now they're going to be, the twisted world we live in. Now I'm sitting there going, we got to get ready for Concordia on Friday. We got to take tomorrow off because of the 1 day off a week rule. So now we got 1 day on Thursday to turn around and get ready for 2 games this weekend, and I got to bring them back down. But you know what? They should enjoy it right now because they worked hard.
After Torrance's slow start, what did you think of his play especially down the stretch?
I thought he played really well. He hit some big shots. He wanted the ball in his hands, and it's a delicate balance because you want to get Gerald some touches, but you want to get him some touches. So we tried to get him some things. I thought the one shot he hit in the second half, where he was on the right side away from our bench and took a little contact, hit the floater. That was a big time shot, and he's talented, and I think that's a good inside-outside combo to start with.
How much did you know about him before?
Oh, I've seen him. Are you kidding? He dunked on my son. My son was a junior, and his brothers remind him of that. But he played. We saw him play. He played for Darryl Bartley.
Right.
I recruited and coached here, and is a good friend of mine. And Darryl, when I got the job, the first thing I got was a text from Darryl saying, "Congratulations, coach. Tell Torrance to play his ass off for you." And I think he did tonight.
Gerald, do you think he could play D1?
Yes. I think he could. I coached at this level, and I think he could. Now the question is, other NBA teams have been coming to see him. Can he play at that level? I don't know.
Which teams?
Today was the Cavs and the Blazers, I think somebody said.
Cavs.
And the Cavs and the Blazers were here. I know the Spurs have been by. Can he play? I don't know. It's a crapshoot. That's luck. He's going to have to be a good soldier and be a guy at the end of the bench and understand that. But you know what? He deserves the opportunity, and I think he could play in this level and be okay. It's just the kid got cut from his high school freshman team. When he was a freshman in high school, he got cut from the team. Think about that. 8 years ago, he was cut from his freshman team at Gates Chili High School. We're not talking St. Anthony's. Gates Chili High School. Now all of a sudden, 8 years later, we're talking about the Spurs are coming to see him. How freaking improbable is that? That's awesome.
Did you recruit him out of high school?
No, not even for Madai. Burke, you want to answer that for him? I'll say no comment. You know what? Here's the other thing.
Billy did.
He was 3 days to. Well, everybody says they recruited him now, but he told me he was probably going to go to Hilbert. He was like 3 days away, and you know the story. I'll tell him the story, Coach. They lost out on Heath. The younger Heath came here, and they hoping to get the older Heath, which they did, and so it's scramble mode at that point. And when you scramble, you take the kid, And who knows? I mean, he was 200 pounds as a senior in high school, and now he looks a little bit like you, Joe. Before the jelly donuts. He's 235, so it's like, he's, and that's a credit to him, because you've seen Madai's weight room. It ain't like, but he goes and works it, and that's a good thing. So I hope he gets a chance. I don't know. I just know this, especially off this game. We're going to see a lot of zone. Teams are going to be, surrounding him all over the place, and we're going to have to make good decisions. We went and scrimmaged Lemoyne, and that's what they did. They played 10 minutes a man, and then they played 30 minutes and another 10 minutes all zone, 2-3, and because of one guy. So we're going to have to be good against zone. And at the time of the scrimmage, we had like one zone offense in, so I wasn't happy.
Was this strange for you in a little bit, though?
No.
What was
you know what, Jonah? It's been so long. I think if I was probably going back to Madai, this is a really special place to me. This has been I met my wife in this building, and this is I spent 18 years of my life here. You spend 18 years of your life anywhere, that's a big deal. And so, this is a special place, but I didn't look at it like, I was rooting for them or I wanted to beat them. It was not about me at all. I wanted these guys to have a chance. I know last year, I watched the tape, they came close. And then they got close. It was like 12 at the half, and they got away from them, and then they grinded back into it. But at this point, this game, we never let them really. They got up 11, and so I was really happy for them. That's really what I wanted. Them, the assistant coaches. Mike Morano's been here and had to deal with this. Mike Birkin came over with me from Madai, and David Johnson, who was here last year. So I think it's been great that they were able to all be a part of something like this. I just wish it counted.
Oh, it doesn't count for you?
No. That's our exhibition game, too.